Well, hi, it's Cindy with Cindy Lifestyle and More. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Cindy. I'm 65 and I live here in beautiful Central Coast, California, and I welcome you. Today we're going to use Modern Renaissance Anastasia Beverly Hills. I used some of these colors. They're on my eyelid. I got to go to work today. And I used a little bit of Burberry fragrance at the end and a little bit of Chanel No. 5 hair mist. So if you like to hear about the notes of the fragrance of Burberry, and you want to see how I got this look, including the face makeup, well, that's going to be next. Have fun. And I got to go to work today. So I thought, well, I'll put on my rollers and thought I'd get up and chit chat with all of you while I go to work. So let's see. The first thing I'm going to use is the Clinique, and it is the Even Better High Reflecting Primer. I really like this. It gives a nice dewy look. It's pretty. You can use it under your makeup and you can use it alone. And this is a real technique, and this is for primers. I don't know if they still carry this, but I got this like about a year ago and I totally forgot all about it. So I've been using it. I'm like, I need to start using things that I have. So it gives a nice smooth finish. And I feel like the primer helps your makeup last longer and kind of blurs out the pores and blurs out the fine lines, and I like it, so I use it. Okay, some people just use a moisturizer afterwards, but I do like a primer. So anyways, I was off yesterday and my daughter worked, and she says that she was kind of busy yesterday in fragrance. She says that people are starting to come in and look at all the fragrance sets. Right now, you know, I don't know if you know this. If you're new to my channel, I'm a beauty advisor. I work at Macy's, but I'm very flex. My daughter is full-time at Macy's. I used to be a full-time. I worked in all the department stores, May Company, Broadway, you name them, I was there throughout my years. And then I got in the hair business. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to let that sit for a little bit. I'm going to get my eyeshadow primer. It's going to be Anastasia eye primer. I'm going to use everything that I sell at Macy's. So in case somebody asks me what I have on my face, I can say it is these products. And we do get them. They do come along and ask. Oh, I feel like I got everything around me. All right. So this is an eyeshadow primer base, and I feel like it makes your shadow last longer. It helps control creasing. So my daughter and I, we went to, let's see, what did we do yesterday? I cleaned up the house a little bit, did some laundry. I have like little glass marks here because I use readers throughout the day. So when I put the eyeshadow base on here, because there's like little dentations right here, little glass marks. So I put an eyeshadow primer there. So when I'm at work or I'm out somewhere and I put glasses on, sunglasses on, my makeup still stays on. So I learned that years ago from somebody. I'm going to use a little bit of primer under my lashes, bottom lashes. So my daughter brought me home my bag. I purchased some things while I was at Macy's because when you work very flex, you're not there every day. So she brought me some of my bags that I purchased. Oops. So I think I got a couple of eyeshadow palettes. I buy the small ones, like the little, I noticed the palettes are getting smaller. Like I bought an Anastasia eyeshadow palette about like big as this, like the mini one. And I think I've got the Too Faced. I think it's Too Faced. I don't know. I got to look in there. So I got some eyeshadows for the holidays. I got a Revolution eyeshadow palette, makeup bag. I take like a little makeup bag that I get from my gifts, and I use that because it's small. We're only allowed to have a certain size of bag because where I work at, if you're new to my channel, I'm a beauty advisor at Macy's. So, so my daughter last night, well, she worked yesterday and she worked during the day, but she got like 3 jobs. She's a cheerleading coach. She does cheerleading for young girls, like to teach them how to get started to be cheerleaders in a gymnastics school. And then she's full-time beauty advisor at Macy's. So she goes She goes, people are starting to come in, starting to look at fragrances and the sets. And, you know, right now, they're already starting at Macy's. They've already started their Black Friday. They've already got some of the things out. So if you guys are looking for gifts, go now, because a lot of stores are already bringing them out little by little. But I know there's maybe certain things that they don't have, but she's saying most of it is there. Okay, so NYX, the brow glue, medium brown. I'm going to put that over it. But this one here, so this is the Benefit, is called Precisely My Brow Pencil, and it is number 3. But I don't know if they still carry this. It doesn't have the spoolie at the end. I don't think they do, but I'm going to ask the Benefit Brow Girl because I need to make an appointment to get my eyebrows done. And then I need to call my hairdresser to get my hair colored and just a little trim. And I'll probably do it, not next week, but the following week. And at least I'll have some of my roots done for the holidays. And then I've been coloring my hair. Like I used to go every 4 weeks. I cut it back to like every 6 weeks. I just want to get here. I'm trying to fill my eyebrows a little bit here. From all the plucking that I did in the past of the 90s, I'm still trying to fill in, but some of it comes in and then some doesn't. So I just use a brow pencil just to fill in the empty spaces. You can hear my birds. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. So anyways, so my daughter says a lot of people are coming in looking at the gift sets. And so she goes, Mom, do you want to go? So I needed to go do some mail things. So she goes, well, let's do a little bit of shopping. I'm trying to find what to use today. See, I got Estee Lauder Double Wear, but you know what? I'm going to use this one. This is Anastasia, and this is her Luminous Foundation. It's a little light. My daughter gave this to me. The color is 110C, but I use a little bronzer to give some color to it. But I like it. It's very luminous, though. Very, very nice. So I'm going to use that because it's dry right now. I notice my skin is dry. I'm doing all my skincare in the morning. I'm doing all my skincare at night. But it's the dry season. So I notice my hair is a little drier. My body's drier. So I'm moisturizing, hydrating. So tomorrow I need to do a self-care, like a hair treatment and a moisture mask. So I'm going to try to video that. Okay, so this is Hollywood Flawless Filter. And this is really nice. It's like a luminous. It gives a nice glow to your skin. It is for a superstar youth glow. And you can use it by itself. You can use it under your foundation. Sometimes I use it on my cheekbones. And this is by Charlotte Tilbury. And it's number 2.5 Fair Pale. I love this. Okay. So next week, I have got a haul. And I've got skincare. Beauty skincare empties. I got household empties. This is Evian Glow facial mist. Got to get catched up. We mailed some bills. Some bills I pay online and some I don't. So we paid some bills, and then I went to the mailbox and delivered some of my bills, and then we went to Dollar Tree. And in my Dollar Tree, in my area, we have 4 Dollar Trees in my area. And I'll be honest, our Dollar Trees don't have as much as the other Dollar Trees, even our biggest Dollar Tree store. We just got a brand new Dollar Tree store. And there's a lot of things that I see that I don't see that we carry. So I try to go once a week, and we don't get enough stock. And I say I mix it together. We don't get enough stock as other Dollar Trees. Even our larger Dollar Tree stores, we don't get a lot of stock, you know. So it was yesterday, it was last night, and they had a ton of boxes. So I don't know if our area gets them on Fridays and Mondays, because one time we went on a Monday, there was tons of stuff, but they were going through the stock work. And then yesterday they had a ton of. So I try to write down the things that I see that I like, but a lot of times I go there and it may take 3 weeks, the new arrivals or the new things they get, and finally we'll get it, but we're like 2 months behind. So, But I got a couple of things I was happy. So I have a little Dollar Tree haul. I got a few things that I was happy to get. And let's see what else. Then I realized when we got home, I still need napkins. I need household cleaning gloves for my hands so I don't ruin my nails. So this is the LA Colors Conceal and Correct, and it is peach. It looks light. Now, the reason why I like to use a under eye corrector, because I have a lot of dark circles around under my eye, and I just feel like it's kind of bluish color. But when I opened it up, it's still a little too dark, and that's fine. But if I can get one a little bit lighter, that would be great. This is Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. It's number 160. So I'm going to put that under my eye. So my daughter goes, Mom, have you done your eyeshadow? I go, I've done one of them. I did my No Man palette. And I'm going to do the others. But I like to do the haul first and then do my eyeshadow. I'm going to have them all year round anyways. And the holidays here, so it'll give me a chance to do some eye looks. It's not too bad with the under eye concealer. But I was trying to see if there was a lighter color in this at the Dollar Tree, but there wasn't. It was all peach. So maybe that's the only color that LA Colors have. Okay. Let's see what else I need to get. I'm going to use Estee Lauder since I'm working today. Double Wear Stay in Place Concealer. See, I like the light. I like a bright under eye. And this is Light Cool 1C. So then let's see, what did we do? So we're going to go back to the Dollar Tree because I need napkins and a few other things. So I forgot. When I go by myself, I like to go through aisle to aisle and shop. That's what my daughter said last night. Mom, you had to go through every aisle. Yes, that's how I always shopped, you know. She's more like go in there, get out. So I got my car fixed and I got it back last week and it needed a lot of front end work. So when my husband was alive at the time, Greg, my late husband, we were starting to fix my Mustang, and his engine went out on his car, and he just did, it was during like when COVID happened. And he just said, you know what, I don't want to buy another car, Cindy, we'll just use your car. Because he worked at a casino and they would pick him up. They had a bus place. I would drop him off, or he would take the Mustang and they would drive him to work. So he didn't really need a car. Unfortunately, he passed away. And that's why I've been like really watching what I buy, trying to get things, you know, go for myself going. And so anyways, what was I saying? I get a little, so anyways, so we were starting to fix my front end. And when he passed away, I just kind of like needed to do other things. So the car was in the garage. And finally I said, okay, now I need to get some wheels, get myself going again. And when we started the car, I made an appointment at the Ford dealer, told him everything that we've got fixed. And my husband was friends with somebody at the Pep Boys, and he was always taking the car to the Pep Boys. And I wanted him to take it to the Ford dealer. And they did a good job. They just, the right side wasn't getting fixed. And unfortunately, Pep Boys closed. And so now I took it to the Ford. So when they first started on the car, they're like, everything on the left-hand side is great. That's the side they were able to fix, but they could never fix the right. And it is an under eye brightening powder. It makes your concealers stay on longer, and it doesn't move. I feel like my concealer lasts all day. And that's for under eye. Let's see, what did they have to do? Oh, I got like 3 sheets of items. So I want an oil change. I wanted to make sure I do that. This is a Sephora concealer brush. So let me get this. So I wanted to make sure I got an oil change. I wanted to do a transmission fluid change. And I was trying to get a transmission fluid change at Pep Boys at the time, but I had my transmission like an overhaul like 10 years ago. And I guess there's like a lock on it. So they said they couldn't open it, but the Ford dealer knew what it was. So they fixed that. And then let's see what else I had. you know, like check the rotation of the wheels and the brakes and all that. Then they told me what was wrong with the right side of the car. So that all came to like $1,500. So I paid for that. And honestly, it was perfect timing. So I did a campaign thing for Il Maquillage. I did something for them, and I did a video for them and photos and everything, but it was a professional thing. So I did all that for them and I got paid for that. So that came in good timing. So, okay, so I did that. All right. And then got my car fixed. So they called me up and I was doing a live with my sister. Okay, so let's see where I'm at right now. Okay, now I'm going to get my Charlotte Tilbury. So this is a Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Medium 2. Perfect timing. Paid them in cash. And they tell me that my radiator is going down. And Greg told me it was. Greg told me last year that the radiator needs to be fixed. You're going to probably... Oh, I put this right here. So it sets all my fine lines, it smooths out the pores. I love this. You could tell I need a new one. Well, my husband mentioned that to me. So I said, well, go ahead and get the radiator fixed. And he says there was something to do with the ball joints and I had little poppings out. But I wish they would have noticed that. So when they fixed the one thing, it showed the other. Okay. So I got that fixed. And then I'm driving home. I go pick up the car. I'm so excited. I'm like, here. So we're figuring, to be honest with you, the first one was like $1,500. The second one was $1,400. And thank God I did all that. And I had done like, I've done some past commercials. So I had the money on that. So I wasn't able to pay them, you know, from my Zelle account. So I did that. And then I'm driving home. And the top of the steering wheel is loose. And I'm like, oh no, no. So I come home. I was supposed to have lunch with a friend. And then, so I was going to have lunch with my friend. And he says, let me check it out for you. He goes, no, you need to take it back now. That just doesn't sound right. So they fixed it. And they fixed it at a really good discount price. Because it should, I don't know if they drove it or not. I'm not complaining, but it's all done. My car, I can drive it again. So it's 2007 Mustang. We're in 2025. And with everything that happened right now, I'm not going to buy another car until I really have to. Right now, I'm just getting by. I use Clinique Contour today. So yeah, so I got my car done. This is what it looks like. It's from the Chubby Stick called 01 Curvy Contour. This always sells. It took me almost 6 months to get one of these at Macy's. Because every time it'd come in, we wouldn't get enough. They would sell out. So we go to the Dollar Tree and we get some stuff, my daughter and I. And my daughter and I, we've been doing things together. And I think she kind of likes it, yeah. It gives us a chance to talk. And so she likes doing that. Okay, so this is the Went Well. It's a duo stick. It's a dual-ended contour stick. This is, let's see, I think it's fair, light to medium. So it has the contour on one side, and then it has a highlight on the other side. This is really good. I got this at Macy's too. So anyways, I got that done. So we're going to go, she's working today too. And we're going to go to Dollar Tree and see if I can find a few things. So that's what I was telling her. I like to walk around and try to get what I have. And of course, I didn't have my notes. I have my notes here. So I've been writing down this morning when I did my skincare and did my face and everything. I've been writing all my notes down. Okay, this is Real Technique, and it's 101. I like the curve, so I use that to blend my contours. I got this at the Dollar Tree. So I have the small one here. Let me find it for you. Where is it at? So I did a personal review for this company about a year ago. And then I saw this. I'm like, oh my God. I'm going to use this. So I'm going to try this out because I like using it for my nose. For more defined. So, yeah. So I have a lot to do next week after Thanksgiving, because I work after Thanksgiving. Hope you all been having a good week. I've been trying to catch up on videos. I've been trying to do comments. And I want to say hello to all my new friends. Thank you so much for saying hello to me and subscribing to my channel. But I see you as my friends. I really appreciate it. It's nice, really nice. Okay, and then I need to go with, where's my concealer? This is also Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Multi-Use Concealer. Go like this. Blend that in. This is MAC Pink Pot. It's Vintage Selection. Okay, this is Wet n Wild Concealer Brush. Yeah, so I've been buying a little bit of the Dollar Tree brushes. I was trying to see how they work, if they work good. And this worked fine right now. Blended everything. Yeah, it looks good. I'm going to use this on my eyelid. I always like a little shimmer. So then, okay, so we mailed my bills and sent out some cards. And then we went to the Dollar Tree, like I said, and then we went to Ulta. So my daughter was looking at a Morphe palette because I got her the Wicked blushes. I think it was the shimmer last time. So my daughter goes, oh, they're sold out. So I'm going to get 2 of them. I guess Morphe's starting to come back again. And my daughter wasn't buying Morphe for a while. And so she loved Morphe. She's been using Morphe for years. When she gave me her Morphe palette, it was very neutral, very brown, very, very, very neutral browns. And I feel like when I wear a lot of neutral browns, I look tired, but that's just me. I like the brighter colors. So after a while, like a couple of years, they weren't working anymore. So I got rid of them. Go with the L'Oreal 200. I always use the Paris Beach as a single eyeshadow before I apply my makeup. Okay, so I'm gonna let all that sit. So she likes more of the neutral colors, soft browns. And she looks beautiful in them. I mean, she really, really does. Okay, so let me find my brush here. Where did I put it at? I'm having one of those days. Here we go. This is Elfie. I like it because it's a dome, but it's tight. So she runs up to Ulta and she goes, oh, they're out. And I was going to get her one. Then I thought, well, if I get her one, I'll get myself one. She goes, that's okay, Mom, but I'll get it. She goes, now my daughter, she finds out everything. She knows what's going on. Mom, this is like, she knew about the things at Dollar Tree, that highlighting stick and all that. She's the one that found that out, and she uses it and she likes it. So I've been using it too. So let me just get this on here. I feel like when I apply this on, my eyeshadows go on better. Okay, so I'm going to go with this middle color right here. That color right there. Let me get a little bit more. And this is Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is her Modern Renaissance palette, and it's called Bon Frisco. All right, so we're going to use that right in through the transition area. And I'm going to use a Wet n Wild blending brush. So, what was I saying? Okay, so she wanted to get the eyeshadow palette from Morphe. And so I think we're going to get it the next time. If I can't get it in person, I'll order it for her. She's getting ready for work too. She starts an hour early before me. We're going to go to Bath and Body Works and they have some specials going on. It rained for like over a week here in Central Coast where I live in California. And today is the first day there's been some sun, and I hope I hope there's a sun a few days, because I hope the backyard gets dried up, because I got to go back there and clean up my puppies. So I got to clean up all their, you know what? Oh, that's another thing that was funny. So, so my video a couple of videos back, I was mentioning about that I have to go in the back and clean up my puppy's poo-poos because I got a shepherd and a miniature Australian shepherd, my daughter. It's her dogs, but they became my dogs too. And they're all family dogs now. So I have 2 cat scoopers, so I have to go like this. Oh my God. And a couple of comments are like, when I heard myself, I'm like, I should have mentioned I had some scoopers. I was cracking up. So yeah, so I hope it dries back there because I need to pick up. It is going to be major cleanup. Okay, let's see. Let me get a smudger, which is like another Wet n Wild. It's a little smudger. And I'm going to put that color that I just used here on my lower lid. So yeah, I've got some work to do. Then we have a weed whacker. But I guess the battery of the weed whacker went out. So I had to buy another one of those. I think it was like $88. So I got another weed whacker battery. I think that is red ochre. I don't know. Hope I'm saying it right. So this is that color. All right. Clean my hands. All right, before I get started. This is Sephora crease brush, and this is 27. So yeah, so talking about the Morphe, I think I'm going to get it for her. I need to buy a few, you know, get one for myself. She's so cute. She goes, Mom, you need to get one for yourself. I go, I will. Yeah, she's really good with makeup. Most of her friends are makeup artists for MAC. Here's a little blending brush from what, just kind of blend it. Glitter eyeshadow base. It's good for even like loose glitter or shimmer. It's kind of tacky, but it stays on. But if you have like a loose glitter shimmer, it will stay on. Use I think it's Primavera. It's this shimmer right here. And this is by Sephora, and this is Teen. See how it just sticks? I like it. Angle brush by Wet n Wild. I'm just going to go in through here. My Ulta, and this is called Ulta Beauty. It's called Ulta Beauty Collection Sculpt and Glow. But I didn't realize that this is called California Sunlight. And I guess there's another color, so I guess there's two of these. Lip brush, here it is. It's by Sephora, and I use that to give highlight to my brow bone. It's been a while since I've used this because I've been trying to show other makeup. And I kind of go like this. There. I think it's called Golden Ochre. Blending brush, so I can blend a little bit. Right here. I hear my dog. Just playing. Okay. Glitter is called Drama Liquid Pencil. I'm going to use this because it looks like that. Okay. I'm going to go under. I'm going to tight line. To the top. Curl my lashes. Tubing primer. Okay, this is e.l.f. Contour. Go like this. See, with all the color and everything, the makeup's not so light no more. Lancome blusher, and it is, because they're across the fragrance area, this is called Sheer Ambrose. That's the color. I'm rushing now. Okay, so let me go on the cheeks. I need to do one more thing. Forgot. Do it right now. Forgot to do this. Get my highlighter brush. It's by e.l.f. I carry their blusher and their, get this, go around. So I used a highlighter. And then I'm going to use another highlighter. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this. This is a contour brush by e.l.f. And I'm going to go with this color and then just give like a chisel look right here. Okay. And then kind of go like, just take it like that, kind of work it together. This is called Hello Halo Blush Highlighter. With my highlighter e.l.f. brush, Charlotte Tilbury. Did I get there? Did I get makeup on there? Oh well, it'd be fine. One above my lip. It's by, I think it's by e.l.f. or Dollar Tree, I don't know. Go around, just pat it. Without messing up the makeup. Charlotte Tarte Tubing Mascara. Got a little lazy last week. I wasn't using my Grande Lash Serum, and I started noticing a difference. If you just skip a couple of days, your lashes go back the way they are. So I went back into using my Grande Lash Serum, and they're starting to grow again. Okay, so this is Laura Mercier's, a translucent powder. I set my whole face. That's another thing I did. I bought a new phone. My phone has been giving me problems for like the last 3 months. I was doing a lot with my sister, and it kept like losing, like I had to keep recharging it. It kept losing, and then I would be doing a video like just happened just now, and it says my phone's full. So yeah, so I got another phone. So my daughter already got hers. I got it for her for Christmas, and then mine's coming in Tuesday, I think, or next week. I'm fine. I mean, but yeah, I was like done with it. Okay, so that's why sometimes I make my video, I'm like, what was I doing? Because I have to keep like offloading, you know, apps and stuff. Now I'm gonna go with Anastasia Dewy Sets. It's very hydrating, moisturizing. I'm gonna go take off my rollers, and then I'll be right back. So I wore this like last week, and I got so many compliments. It's Estee Lauder. It's 420 Rebellious Rose. I got so many compliments on it. I was like, oh my God, so that's the color. I gotta make sure I wash my hands before I go. My daughter goes, you're almost ready, Mom? I'm like, I'm trying. It's kind of like a matte finish. So pretty. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, that's going to go in my purse. Yeah, City Beauty. City Lips. At Macy's, I think it's in the trend department. They have a little box. It's like for gift givings, like stocking stuffers. And in there are little City Beauty lip glosses. I was like, oh my God. They're great to split up. Oh, maybe I can take a video of it today. I love this color. This color is, I did a PR for them. Let's see. It's called San Diego. It's a beautiful color. Okay, so this is Burberry fragrance, and it's called Her. This is an eau de perfume. It's a fruity gourmet perfume for women. This is Burberry's first. Oh, we got to say this right. Burberry Her Eau de Perfume is Burberry's first fruity gourmet perfume for women. Oh my gosh, so now I can say that today when I'm at work. Eau de Perfume is our blend of berries, elevated by spirited jasmine and violet, and smoothed out with amber and musk. It's a magnetic, fruity, gourmet, and provocative scent of freedom. Let's see, how to use it. Daily use for every occasion. Okay. I'm trying to share fragrances every time I use Get Ready With Me or I talk about a product. I will try to talk about a fragrance. I love this. I love to match my fragrances with their body lotions, but it's really hard to find a lot of body lotions and the shower gels with a lot of fragrance. That's why it's nice that Chanel still has it. They do have a lotion, but I have to order it. So I'll probably order that today. Then I'm going to use a little bit of a Chanel No. 5 hair mist. I've already put hairspray on there. Oh, that smells good. Okay. And then go by your department stores because right now a lot of the Christmas sets are out. And today I use the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia. It's the mini palette. These are the colors. The video today, I want to say welcome to all my new friends. I really appreciate all of you. I'm happy that you're here, and it makes me feel good. And I see you as my friends, not just my subscribers. And I always appreciate all my friends that keep coming back. It means a lot to me. So if you like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and comment. I love you all, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.